Hello everyone, this is Monica from Unique Designs by Monica, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an all occasions baking card. Something that you can use all year round depending on what kind of shapes you put into the little cookie tray that we have right here. So let's get started. So to get started, we're going to use a basic square, and we're just going to elongate it to make it into a rectangle. Now this can be as long or as short as you want. It's all depending on the size of your baking sheet. I'm just going to keep it. Now all the images that I'm going to be doing they're going to be a little larger, and that's just for you guys to see what I'm doing. But at the very end, we're going to resize everything and put it onto a standard A2 size card. So we're going to be just starting off with a rectangle, and then we're going to be duplicating that. Actually, let's duplicate this. Now this is going to be the base of our card. I mean the base of our cookie tray. And this is what's going to be on top. So let's make this a little lighter. Just get to give it different look. And on this one, I'm going to give it a slight border. On the very first one, I didn't. Not really. But this one, I'm going to just give it a small little border. I might actually change that depending on whether or not how well it looks. So let's give this some handles here. No, no, no. It's a circle actually. And we're going to have to split this circle in half. So I'm going to line this in right in the middle. I believe that's right there. There's not a real point here where it can show me where the middle is, but I'm just going to eyeball it. And I'm going to grab myself a square, and this is going to be my knife. I'm going to cut this in half and slice. Now I have two. Actually, I have three, but I'm going to delete one. All right. This one's going to be the left side of my handle, and this one's going to be my right. Now I want to give this a little bit of a border, so I'm going to get rid of this one, and I'm going to work on this one because I want this to have a bit of an edge. And I want to flatten it just a little bit. My previous one, it was more rounded. This one, I'm just going to make it more oval. There we go. Now I got a good border on one, and I pushed that one back. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to flip it actually. There we go. And I'm going to just try to get this as close to it so it doesn't go over. Now I'm going to highlight everything, and I'm going to make sure that everything's in the center. I'm going to go center vertically. There we go. And I'm going to weld. That is the base of our cookie tray. Now I'm going to bring this one in, and I believe, yep, I have to bring this forward. There we go. Now you don't have to. You can actually go right from edge to edge and not give it a border. Actually, I think I like that better. Should have stuck with my original plan. So I'm going to have that as this is going to be the border of my cookie tray. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this right here. Now to make the inside. All I'm doing is just duplicating it, taking it off the lock, and giving it a border. And I'm just changing the color slightly. I wish there was an in-between between this gray and this gray. This one's a little harsh. Maybe I can just change the color. This one to this color, and this one to a lighter color. There we go. That's much more pleasing to the eye. You always want your lighter colors in the middle and to emphasize what you're trying to make. So now we have our cookie tray, and I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger. There we go. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to be making a glove to go with our cookie tray because, you know, cookie trays are hot when they get out right out of the oven. So I'm going to make a square and a circle. Not really make, but grab. There we go. And as you know, these two shapes fit absolutely perfectly. once you actually choose them. So if you don't do anything to them, you just line them up and weld. Perfect. Now I'm going to grab myself a heart. And this is going to be my thumb. Now you can, reduce the size to make this thinner or longer, depending on how you want your thumb, how much you want the thumb to stick out. I think that looks fine, and I'm going to weld. There we go. Now you can manipulate this. If you find this to be, too big or too long, you can always manipulate it. You can even make mittens out of this. I mean, I was just realized you can make a mitten out of this. All right, now to put the little hook that at the end of our mitten. So I'm going to just elongate this a little bit, duplicate it, and then make it into a circle. But I'm not going to weld it, to slice it yet. Because if you slice this now and weld it to the glove, it's not going to work. All right, that's perfect. Let me give you a for instance. Let me duplicate this, slice, take all the unwanted stuff, and then attach it. You would think that it would just attach, but it won't. Weld. Oh, wait, no, I did it. The first time I did it around, it wouldn't work. Never mind, forget it. It's trying to prove me wrong, and that's fine. Now I'm gonna leave it this color, and I'll change it once I start making the cookies, because it really does matter the color of the mittens with whatever cookie you're actually trying to create. The spoon, not so much. So let's also create a spoon. Now you can do a spoon or a spatula. I didn't do a spatula on this one, but I can on this one. So let's do the spoon first. And it's very much just like a lollipop. We're just elongating the oval portion of it. So if you wanted a lollipop, you can just do that. But since I'm doing a spoon, I'm going to elongate it just a little bit. And I'm going to center everything horizontally. Oh, no, 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 no. Vertically. Vertically. Go back. Back, back, back. Are you going to do it? Alrighty. Let's do it again. Vertically. No, horizontally. That's what I meant to do. Now, I'm going to try to see if I can make the inside of the spoon. I think I did that before and I didn't like it, but I'm going to try it again. Maybe it'll look better now. Let's just put this in the middle. And let's change the color. I think the reason why I didn't like it before is because there's not really a brown that I liked. No, no, no. Go brown. And no, it almost looks like a mirror, and I'm just going to leave it like that. That's probably why I didn't do it. Now you can elong this even further if you want. There we go, and we have a spoon. Now for spatula, all you would have to do is the same process, but instead of a circle, it's a square or a triangle. And I'm going to get another square. Now if you want your spoon or a spatula rounded at the end, just add a little circle right here if you want. Okay. Let's make this a little thicker. And let's do this vertically. Horizontally. Horizontally. I keep saying vertically. It's not vertically. And I think for this, I'm gonna just leave it a different color. Just like that. Almost looks like one of those little plastic spatulas. And yeah. You could easily just leave it like that. Alright, I'm gonna leave that like that. Now let's get to the cookies. If you were gonna do this for Christmas, this is how you would make chocolate chip cookies. I mean, I'm gonna be showing you how to make gingerbread soon, gingerbread men. I didn't want to do it in this tutorial because they're so stinking cute they need their own tutorial. So I'm just going to make cookies for this one. This is going to be my base. I'm going to do a nice dark brown, and this is going to be my top. Actually, this needs to be chocolate brown. I realize this now. So I have to go a little darker. Yeah, and this one is going to be my top portion. All right, there we go. And that's going to go right on top. Let me duplicate these, and all I'm going to do is do a bunch of little circles, just randomly. Doesn't need rhyme or reason. Some of them are going to be sticking out, some of them are not. And the more random, the more organic it's going to look. Now I'm going to highlight everything, and I'm going, oh, it's not going to slice. And the main reason it's not, it's because all of these need to be welded together. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, there we go. I think I got them all. I'm going to weld. Now that it sees it over here as one layer, now I can actually grab the whole thing and then slice. I'm going to just grab the circles out of the way. And now I have this Swiss cheese kind of looking cookie. Let me just make sure that all of this is aligned perfectly. So I'm going to do horizontally and vertically. There we go. And that is my first cookie. Now, you could just make a giant cookie and put it right in the middle. Or, like I like to do, is just make a whole bunch of little cookies and just fill up my tray. And you can make this cookies for Santa, sending you cookies, sending you love, Merry Christmas. You know, oh, I'm just getting the back one. Center these together. There we go. Oh, it just disappeared. Come back here. All right, and then you can do one more. You got the idea. Now, if you wanted, like I said, if you wanted this for Christmas, you can make nice little red mitten. You can make green mittens. You can have your own pattern paper for it. But this is the main reason, because you want this to correlate with whatever season you're going to be putting on the card for. So say if this is going to be for Valentine's Day and you want to make Valentine's Day cookies, you just grab yourself a heart, change the color from red, and then the inside portion, you could do pink, white, purple, whatever Valentine color that you want. Let's make this, yeah, that's actually kind of fine. Let's get rid of this cookie right here. You just size it to the size that you want, and you can have this whole tray full of heart cookies. Say if this is for Thanksgiving, you were doing this for Thanksgiving, you can do a nice little pumpkin, which I've done pumpkins before in different tutorials. If you want to take a look on my SVG Cricut file, you can actually take a look at it. I have to just make these oval. I remember they're not circles, they're ovals. And all I'm going to do is align this. I believe it's horizontally. Nope, it's vertically. I always forget which direction this is going. This is vertically. All right, now I can weld, and then I can change the color. Let's make this a nice little pumpkin color. Put that in the front. So let's just take care of that. You can make yourself some nice pumpkin cookies. And that would be perfect for Thanksgiving. You just change the mitten color to something like brown or orange. Is that orange? That's a better looking orange. Say if you wanted this for 4th of July. You grab yourself a star and you just do the colors for the 4th of July. You got red, white, and blue. And all you do is red, white, and blue. And what you do is just size these inside the star itself. Almost there. There we go. So let's get rid of this cookie. And this one should be right at the bottom. Come on now. I want the whole thing. Fine. You know, you're going to be difficult. That's fine. Let me move this back. And do this in the middle for both. There we go. So we have Christmas. Oh, come back here. Oh, somehow I keep getting that mitten. Alright, and now you just have to resize this and it can fit right on the sheet. Alright, what other holidays are available? Oh, there's Easter. You can make Easter cookies. You've already seen how to make an egg. I've done a couple of eggs also. And it's all depending on how you want to decorate your egg. You can do stripes. You can do little wavy lines. Let's do stripes. Wavy line. Stripes on this one. I did wavy lines on the other one. And I've already done tutorials on wavy lines. So all I'm going to do... Did I do a tutorial on wavy lines? I think I did a star. It's basically the same thing. The same process that I'm currently doing right now, with just one little added detail. So if you wanted wavy lines, you just grab a heart and duplicate it, slice, and all we really need is this portion right here. Oh, no, I don't need that. I need to delete you. Now you could easily go down this way, or you can add more ringlets to it and weld, and then just move them inward like that. And that's how you get your wavy lines. So it's all dependent on how you want this to look. So for me, I'm just gonna slightly highlight the whole thing and slice. And I'm just gonna remove the unwanted areas. I don't need that. I don't need that. I do need the bottom portion, and I'm gonna change the color to say purple, and then the top portion I'm gonna do let's do a light pink. There we go. That's an egg right there, an Easter egg. Now you can decorate this however you want. So you have eggs on your cookie sheet. What other, let's see, what other one do I have over here? Oh, St. Patrick's Day. So say if you're going to be sending a card for St. Patrick's Day, all you do is just elongate this rectangle, grab yourself a heart. Okay. Duplicate this, move it to the side. Just a little more. There we go. And we're going to flip this one. There we go. I'm going to grab one more heart, set it to the side, and now I'm just going to highlight everything and weld. Weld, weld, weld. I'm going to change this to a dark green and then this to white. And I'm going to move this back. Have this go on the front and just push in the heart just a little bit. I'm going to flip it to the other direction now. And then put this at the top. And these are now my little cookies. Now you can do, you know, part shamrock and part gold coins if you want. So this could be a dark yellow. And this could be a light yellow to represent coins. So you can just alternate shamrock coin if you want it on the cookie sheet. And all you have to do is just resize this to the size that you want. You have yourself a coin also. And there you go. You have yourself several holiday ideas with just one. I wouldn't say one theme. One theme of using a baking sheet, a glove, and a spatula or a spoon. Now let's do a card to go all on all these images can go, or partial. I don't know how I'm gonna say this. My mind, I need more coffee this morning. But to make a card, I'm going to resize this. It's going to be 8.5 by 5.5. Okay. I'm change this white. Good. And now I'm going to grab the score line tool. And all I'm going to do, now I'm going to start it off over here so you can see how I get this in the middle. I'm just going to stretch this. I'm going to highlight everything and I'm going to make it center horizontally and center vertically. That's it. That's how you get your card. That's the half of the card right there. And so this doesn't move around, you just attach it. Now it doesn't go anywhere. Now, let's put some details on this card. This is going to be what you cut out. Now, all these shapes are incredibly large and won't fit on here. This is the basis of how big your card is, and this will fit into an A2 size card, I believe. So let's decorate this card. I'm going to change this to 4, not 40, 4 and 5 inches. And I did that the opposite direction. Yes, I did. 5. Nope. No. I had it right the first time. Elongate this 5. There we go. This is where your pattern papers would come in. And I think this can go a little bit bigger. Let's go 4.5. No. I did that the wrong way. I want this to go down. There we go. So this should be a 4. And this should be a 5.20. Now you can change this depending on what season you want this to do. Let me go back to Christmas, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a light green. I'm going to select this whole tray right here. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to take off all the unnecessary, come back here. Take off all the unnecessary holidays here. Or you can just do all of the holidays and say happy holidays because there's so many. And of course, here we go. Duplicate. In order for me to duplicate this, I selected this and this. Get my cookies on here. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. Now, if I wanted to have these all on one sheet of paper, as you can see, I'm highlighting all of these, and what I'm going to do is weld. I was going to try to weld these. See if I can actually do that. Nope, it's not going to let me. I have to do them individually, and that's fine. Let's do that. Let's weld. Okay, those are all on one. Move this down. And weld. See, now they're all on one sheet of paper. Let me put this, or one mat, I should say. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to get that centered the way I want to on the tutorial, but you can totally center them when you have these all cut out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize this so it could fit my card. Oh, I missed it. See, I missed and I saw it here and I didn't do it. I didn't. So let me just do that here. I'm just going to select all of these. There we go. Now I'm going to resize it. This needs to be sized a little more. Come on now. There we go. Perfect. All right. And since this is going to be for a Christmas card, I'm going to change the color to red. And I'm going to just put it right there. And then my spoon, I'm going to resize that also. So when you cut, it's not going to go all over the place. And I don't like the color of the spoon because it matches too much to the cookies. So let's change that. That's good. So let's get a little closer to this card so you see what I'm actually doing. Now, if you're going to do a little sentiment, all you have to do is need to get a square, which of course is not going to be showing up over here. It's all the way over here. Let me grab it and go back to what I was doing over here. So my sentiment is just going to be nothing more than a square, or a rectangle, I should say. And let's change the colors to a nice dark green and a white. Okay, there we go. I'm going to unlock it so it could fit into my little rectangle here. And right here you can add whatever sentiment you want. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, 'tis the season. You can add whatever kind of sentiment that you want. And you've got yourself a card that you can use in whatever season you want. All depending on what kind of cookie you place in your card. There we go. Thank you so much for stopping on by. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you want to see more tutorials, I post every Wednesday and Saturday. So click that subscribe button and the bell button so you can be notified when a new video comes out. Thank you so much. Share this with your friends. I'm sure they would love to know how to make the seasonal cookie for the whole year. Thank you very much and have a beautiful day. Bye.